Fantastic. Hello there, Master Hellish here. Welcome back to my competitive Let's Play of Rocket League, where we're going to be carrying on with some 3v3 today. Now, if you'd like to put in a request for what sort of games you'd like to see in the next batch of videos, let me know. Put it down in the comments. Would you like to see some crazy stuff? Would you like to come away from the competitive for a while? Or would you like to see a different type of game? Let me know, and I will take a look at what you guys say and take that into consideration for the next videos. But for this video, let's crack on with today's match. Well, hello and welcome to the park where our players are lining up for this 3v3 competitive solo. There's a number of experts against Hellish today, so he's going to have to work hard and hope he's got at least relatively good teammates. Hellish gets in there. He doesn't get a good touch for the off, but it is forward nonetheless. That is encouraging work from the blue teammate there, making contact with the aerial. Hellish now sat in goal. The two blue guys failing to make any use of this. Hellish is going to have to, well, he just sits there on the line, to be honest, because everybody is flying all over the place and the ball ends up in the back of the net. Well, this is not a good start for the blue team here. All of them just crashing and smashing into each other. Hellish taking out a couple of the oranges along the way, but it was the third orange there in the middle that manages to put it behind the goal. 1-0 in this early stage of the game. Well, the game is off. Hellish is going to come in and chip this up towards the middle. It then followed up by some of the blue team, but then it's up and around. Still all six blue players in that midsection, and a lovely little chip from the blue team, and it's in. 1-1. Lovely. Let's have a look at the replay here. So there's a big melee in the middle, and then on the left here, fantastic little chip to keep it there, and the orange team tried to get to it, don't manage to get there enough. Well, let's see how that shakes up the orange team. Hellish darting in, gets the first touch, but there's nobody in goal for the blues. Who left the goal open on the blue team on the kickoff? That's not something you want to do. Hellish getting hit by his own teammate. Coming out now, he's going to get a good knock on this. It's going towards the goal. Can they stop it from going in? No, they can't. It's another goal. Fantastic work there from Hellish, a lovely angle. This is the sort of thing that he normally under chips, but he chipped it perfectly straight down the middle, and the orange team can't do anything about it. They can't believe it. It's 2-1 to the blues. Well, there's going to be no mistake here about leaving somebody on the goal line. Hellish is going to be there. He's the last man back. Ball is up forward, so Hellish is going to do some creeping now, but I was going to say they lost possession, but the possession isn't been truly handed over just yet, as some dribbling comes down the side. Hellish is slightly out of position on that goal line, waiting for this knock so that he can come in and try and get rid of it. He does move it forward, but it's not enough, and it's coming round towards the goal now. Lovely wall round by the blue team there, and it is off. And Hellish is downfield, and this is going to be a situation. Oh, he went for the boost. His teammate's there. That's why he did that. His teammate's behind him. He went for the boost instead and went towards the middle, but it's not something that he's going to be able to sort out here. He's in the right sort of position here to just stop that progression of that ball. Is he going to come up with the follow-up? He completely misses the follow-up. Well, the ball is high and towards the orange goal, and that's really what counts in the defensive manoeuvres there. Oranges have the ball here, but it's been stolen by the blues. Not going in the direction they want. It's still high up and on the wall. Hellish leaving his teammates to it as they bobble around there. And it comes across towards the middle. Hellish is going to get to that. A lovely little touch to bring it back towards the middle. And this is now getting a little bit dangerous for the blues as the pressure is really coming from the oranges. Hellish tries to anticipate where that was going and just goes a little bit under it. Darting over the top of one of the oranges there. Moderately good work here, especially from the midfield for these two. And then Hellish is going to come to get this, but he's beaten to it. But this is coming towards the goal now in a way that Hellish doesn't like. There's somebody there. He jumps to cover the goal. Does actually cover the goal. Gets back in position. Oh, and there's been a collision in the goal by the blue team. It's okay though. Hellish and his teammate are there okay. Hellish comes to clear. It pinches off Hellish and another teammate. He's going to come down. Is he going to get the rebound on this? He's not going to get high enough. He pulls out of it. And about 3 players go for the ball there. Hellish is going to... Oh, just misses that ball. There was some sort of lag spike which he encountered there. The kind of one that you would sometimes see when player enters the game, but there's been no player change here or substitution from the bench. Of course, in Rocket League there isn't a bench. Maybe that's something they should consider in the future. Hellish with a... Oh, he just misses the slight touch that he was going to do there to bring it towards the goal, and it did need a slight one, and a lovely shot by the Oranges makes it 2-2. You can see here they get a bit of a break here, and he sets it up for his teammate, and a nice smash down from the deep right in the middle of the goal there. Not much the defensive player could do. It's in 2-2 with 1:36 left to go. Well, Hellish sits back on the line, and it takes a moment for the blue team to realise that they're still playing this game. A lovely little touch by the aerial there. Can Hellish come on the back post? No, it's deflected by an orange player, so it means that it's not where he was going to be. That touch put it not where Hellish wanted it. He would have been more moderately on target. Hellish comes in to cover it, but it's not enough. There's another goal. It's 3-2. Well, a big push down the side here. Lots of deflections, and the ball comes up and round. Hellish goes to jump for it, but is that the blue player that actually sneaks it past Hellish? Well, either way, the Blues have got some work to do now. With 1:13 on the clock, they've got to get this next goal. Hellish goes in there to try and stop it. Again, the goal is left open by the blue players behind. Hellish is there on the line. It's not going to be enough to stop this shot. Well, that was a terribly bad defensive error there by the blue team. Leaving their goal open meant Hellish had to dart back, and by the time he got back, he wasn't in a position to cover that one. 4-2 to the Oranges, and quite rightly so. Hellish just sits there on the goal line as the rest of the blue team desert it. Well, it's a shame, because this could have been a very different story if the defensive work of the goalies had been pushed forward from the blue team. Poor defensive work. They do not deserve to win this game, which is a shame really, because they've worked really hard and played and fought quite well with the Oranges here. All three blue players missing this ball, but it eventually goes in the goal. 3-4 with 30 seconds less to go. Do they deserve this win? Do they deserve to equalise? I'm not sure they really do at this point. I mean, this is terrible here. Hellish misses it, the blue player misses it, and then even gets another shot on it. Perhaps the defensive work of the Oranges is something else that needs to be looked at. Hellish is in there with the first touch, forces the ball up, and again, nobody in goal for the Blues off the kickoff. This is pretty crazy, but with 30 seconds left to go, they need a goal here. Hellish is coming in. Is it going to be a shot? It nearly was. Well defended by the orange team there as Hellish comes back to try and defend this, but it's going to be going far and round. Hellish completely misses it. Another blue player completely misses it. And if this goes in the goal, it's only going to be their own fault. But I think with the poor work that we've seen from the Blues here, they don't really deserve this win. They did fight hard. So did the Oranges, but congratulations to the Oranges at the end of the day. You can't expect to win games if you just come off your goal line like that. Well done, you experts. Congratulations, and we will see you in the next game. Bye for now.